Hi, folks. It's me, Christiana Gaudet. I'm happy to see you. It is Thursday, and so I am here with our Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap. If you haven't had a chance to see the newsletter, you can find it on my website, christianagaudet.com. You can also find it on my Facebook page right here, Christiana Gaudet. I'm coming live from there now. If you're watching this in archive, well, you can go to Facebook, go to Christiana Gaudet, hit like while you're there, and read the newsletter. If you go to my website, you can sign up to receive the newsletter in your inbox every week. Hey, Neil, it's nice to see you here. So you know what I didn't talk a lot about in the newsletter this week is our global pandemic. Some people have asked me to address it, and I've been talking with people about it, quite a bit. Many people have been having readings and asking about how it impacts them specifically. Marcy, nice to see you. Marion, nice to see you. So basically, the thing I'm going to say about it is, hey, Robin Renee, nice to see you. What I'm going to say is, spiritually, this entire thing is a lesson in compassion. It's a lesson in working together as a community, even if that means we cannot gather as a community right now this minute. It is neither a lesson in panic, nor is it a lesson in being cavalier about serious threat. It is a lesson in being compassionate for folks, doing what we have to do, and if we need to spend time on our own, if we need to do social distancing, then it's a great time to read, to write, and to be creative. Hey, Carol, nice to see you. Hi, Linda, nice to see you. So we did gather last night for a class. What I have said is as soon as we have confirmed cases here in Martin County, we will cease gathering in Martin County until such time as the coast is clear, which I think will not take that very long. So we did have a really fun class here, and so far we are planning on our Panera meetup in Palm City on Sunday. The governor has asked that we do statewide, that we do no large gatherings, but a few people meeting for lunch in an area that does not yet have confirmed cases seems to be okay. So if that changes, you can look at this page, you can look at my website, you can look at Meetup, and I will keep you up to date if our plans change. Same thing is true with my trip to Connecticut. My trip to Connecticut is scheduled to be April 22nd through May 4th. And we'll see. Right now, it's still in the works, but I am well aware, it could go either way. So if you'd like to see me while I'm in Connecticut, go ahead and schedule. If we have to postpone the trip, we'll postpone the trip, no big deal. And StarCon, of course, our International Tarot Conference, to be held in Palm Beach Gardens in January 2021. We are full steam ahead with that. By January, we anticipate that this will all be a memory, and we will be ready to get together and have a great time together, because guess what? None of this changes the fact that we are really social beings, aren't we? And thank goodness for the internet where we can meet here. So, all of that said, let's talk about this week's newsletter. I did this week's newsletter on the topic of comparisons, how it's so easy for us to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. And when you do that, of course, you're comparing your insides to someone else's outsides, so that never works. We also do a lot of comparison where we look at what used to be versus what is now. And very often, comparisons get us into just a really bad headspace and don't help us out at all. And I've noticed at the tarot table, a lot of times people want to spend time looking at their ex rather than looking forward, or asking, how come this person has a great relationship and I don't? How come this person has a great job and I don't? And I think it really is part of human nature to want to be like that. But it doesn't help us. And so the exercise that goes along with this is to do a tarot reading about you, not about those around you, not about why someone else has a blessing in their life, but what about the blessings in your life? What is true about you? What is something in your life that is good, that you can focus on, that you can hang on to? Now, the card for your consideration this week is the Four of Cups, which can very much be about just not being happy with your own blessings. And so, and let me just say hi to some of the people here that I haven't already said hi to. Debbie, nice to see you. Pamela, glad you're here. Carol, glad you're coming on Sunday. Joanne, glad you're here. Okay, so, and Marcy's on board with this. Good. So I have time to do a couple of readings. Well, more than a couple, a few. So if you would like me to do a reading, again, the topic is, so what's good for you? What's good about you? What's something in your life that you can focus on, that you can work on, that you can celebrate? If you would like me to do a reading on that, you can go ahead and ask in the comments, and I'll get to as many as I have time for. Hey, Julie, nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Very good. So once again, here we go. We already have requests coming in. Hello, Pamela. What can we say for you? Wow. So we have the Empress. So if you have kids, or if you have living parents or others, animals that you're taking care of, this would suggest that you are a great nurturer, and that really is a positive thing in your life. Maybe it's friends, whoever you're nurturing. This can also be a card about creativity, the ways in which you are creative, what you create in your life. And so that seems to be the thing for you to be focusing on right now, Pamela. Okay, Julie, what's good for you? Let's see what we got here. Knight of Pentacles, Julie. This is all about pursuing career, pursuing financial stability. Just stay in your lane, move forward. It may not go as quickly as you would like, but pursue what you need to do for your career and your money. Neil, let's see what we got going on for you. What's good for you? Neil, you get the whole world. Whether you know it or not, dude, you make the whole world better. There are some people in the world whose lives are so much better because of you. And even if things in your world are not exactly the way you would like them to be, you keep going forward and making the world better for others. And I promise that will all come back to you in a really good way. Okay, Debbie. What do we got for you, Debbie? Debbie, so you got Temperance? And this is about your ability to create what you need. And it may take some doing, and I think this could be specific to where you're at in your life right now, Debbie, that you need to recognize that, not everything is perfect, but you have a lot of creativity, you need a lot of patience. And if you use that creativity and that patience and you put things together in the right way, you can create something wonderful. So whether this is literally about creativity, or whether this is about building something in your life, this is a good time to make that happen, Debbie. Okay, for you, TK, let's see what we got going on here. TK, Three of Pentacles. What you got going on here is building your career. And that could be focused on looking at your next job, because I know you will be moving soon. And so really focusing on where your education has taken you, where your knowledge is taking you, and what your career can do. And it's very, very good. Okay, Marion. Let's see what we got going on here. Marion, the Hierophant reversed. You are so good at learning how to be you, at recognizing that you are your own You are your own brand. You are your own thing. You don't need to be like anyone else to be liked by most people. Whether we talk about you as a tarot reader, you as a professional, you as an individual, this is about recognizing your individuality, that you don't have to fit into anyone else's mold, anyone else's doctrine, anyone else's dogma, that you just have to be you, loud and proud, and we love you. Okay, Betty, let's see what we got going on for you. Betty, 9 of Pentacles. So I don't know where you are in the world, but in a lot of places in the world, spring is coming. It makes me wonder if you're a gardener. The idea of creating your garden, whether that's metaphoric or real. Now is a very good time for you, Betty, to really focus on what makes you feel good. What do you enjoy doing? Where do you feel most comfortable in your skin? It feels like you're going to have the ability to really enjoy that, to not be worrying about what other people think, or even to some extent what other people need. But where are you happiest and most secure? What can you create in your life that makes you feel personally, financially, creatively, emotionally, in every way secure? Okay, Marcy, I'd love a card. Self-love is my jam. Awesome. Let's see what we got going on here. Marcy, the sun. So this is about not only loving yourself, but recognizing your skills and your abilities to the point that you allow that to shine for others. So being happy in yourself, but letting that happiness translate into what you're able to do to others and give to others and illuminate for others. That's cool. All right. Hey, Kimberly Essex. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Kimberly, the Page of Swords, that makes me wonder if you should be doing some writing, if you need to be going to school. What this says to me is you are a very good communicator. You're a very good student. And these are things that, very specifically you should be celebrating and focusing on in your life. Hey, Kay, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got going on here for you. Excuse me. That was tea, not virus. Okay. Let's see what we got. Kay. 2 of Wands. This is about your ability. There we go. Much better. Okay, this is about your ability to dream your dreams, to envision the world the way you want the world to be, to share that vision with others, and to envision your life. This is really about manifestation, to recognize your power to manifest. Okay, I have come to the end of my time. I do apologize to those I didn't get to. I will try to get to you next time. I'll be back tomorrow with the Friday weekly wrap-up. I thank you guys all so much for being here. Remember, I am available for private readings, phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Duo, WhatsApp, whatever you like. Also, here in the my Palm City office, I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you guys so much.